Okay, guys. Ooh, I cannot wait to get home and get settled and be done. And I thought I was going to record in detail or share a lot about this consultation. But the conclusion about this consultation was in-person consultations. I haven't been doing a lot of in-person consultations really since COVID happened. We were like forced to go to Zoom, and then they worked so well. I was like, all right, we're just gonna keep doing them. So all of my home buyer consultations, my first meetings are on Zoom, and a lot of people are out of state, so it just works. But even locally, it just so happens when I'm meeting a lot of people for the first time. We just been meeting via Zoom. So I explained how this one came about. It came about oddly, and I was just like, all right, let me just try to accommodate her. She's already here. Let me meet with her. Yeah, I strayed from what I know. Won't happen again. That's all let me just say that. Stray from what I know, won't happen again. Great learning lesson. I'm gonna tell you this. When people reach out to me, I direct them to my Calendly link. Please schedule on my Calendly, and they answer questions. And it is such a useful tool. If you're not using it, I highly recommend using it. If you're new, you may not want to use it. It's helpful to have these conversations. It's really the L.P.M.A.M.A strategy, and I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But L stands for, I can't even remember right now. Like, my brain is so full with today's strategy. I cannot even think about what L.P.M.A.M.A stands for right now, and that is sad. But I'm gonna put it in here. Yeah, I can't even think of it. But anyway, it has these questions. You go through this little script when you're talking to somebody. But when business picks up, having these conversations, it's but so many conversations that you can have with people. You're gonna be talking to people all the time once business picks up, and it's just easier. Send them to Calendly. Please schedule here. They fill out those questions. So now when you do talk to them at the time that works for you, and I have my meetings scheduled when I'm sitting in the car ride line, I know I'm sitting in this line these days, these times. I know it just works for time blocking and stuff. So that's a system that works for me. So I already know going into the meeting, I already have all this information. I already know going in whether this person are they an ideal client? Are they ready? Are they not? There's times where I'm like, all right, they're not ready, or this is not a client I want to take on right now. I refer them out. Like, I can make those decisions before having a conversation with them. And the real reason why I started doing Calendly is because you start having conversations with people. Instead of what should be a 15-minute conversation, they end up talking for hours. Like, literally, I've had people have me on the phone for an hour. And it's just like, it's not a good use of time. And essentially, this is pretty much what this consultation was. One, got off my game because I should have had a 15-minute consultation with this woman, asked her these questions, and I would have known you just need to talk to a lender, and boom, boom, boom. Instead, got off my game trying to accommodate her with a meeting. Yeah, I was all over the place. She not knowing, she's not a professional, and she gets caught up online what she's seeing. She has new construction places. She's open to resale. She has all these things, people you're watching online, you're seeing online, but putting the cart before the horse, not there, and work is going to need to be done. So essentially, this could have been done with a 15-minute consultation, and I could have connected her with the lender. So essentially, note to self, note for you, note for future. Send Calendly link. All right. Fill out the Calendly, get the information. If I do not get them from Calendly. I do get them on the phone. Like sometimes I send it to people. Like I sent one today and I'm like, please schedule here. And they respond. I don't know if they're just not tech savvy and they're like, okay, they respond back and ask me to still call them. One, that's really a red flag to me. Like, okay, it's either they don't follow instructions, which that's a sign to me like, all right, this is not going to be an ideal client, because I could see the difficulty already in the beginning. You're not, yeah. Or I'm just going to maybe err on the side, you're not very tech savvy, so maybe. So in her case, she was not tech savvy and there were some other things going on. Sweet lady, nice to meet her, but like in real estate, like you could spend your time being busy with a lot of sweet people and be broke. Okay, so we just not in the business of meeting with sweet people. And I know that might sound harsh, but y'all, it's the reality. 11 years in, trust me, I have kissed a lot of toads. I have eaten a lot of, what would you eat? I don't know, but I've done it. I have wasted a lot of time out here, and you say wasted time, but you also learn things in the process. But I have showed a lot of property. I have made time for people. Hey, my cousin's in town. She's thinking about moving here. Can you show? Sure. Make time, taking them out. Then the cousin goes and uses a friend. Hey, we're thinking about moving. Can you show us property? Yeah, done that several times. Never heard, or that never panned out. They never end up like that. Has not panned out well for me as being a good use of time. So yeah, I could go into countless stories of things that did not work out in real estate. And I think a lot of realtors have experienced that. Hopefully you won't have to. But if you do, just know it's not just you. But yeah, guys, if it sounds like, oh man, you're harsh, I've been there, done that. I'm just not, I'm not doing, yeah. What is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah. You gotta learn and do better. So that's essentially it. I'm gonna make sure I ask those fundamental questions. It just threw me off, the whole trying to accommodate her and trying to get her in the meeting, which was nice. It was cool. She's nice. Yeah, she's nice, but still wasn't a good use of time. So note to self for future, stick to the questions, stick to the L.P.M.A.M.A, get those fundamental questions answered. If they don't have a pre-approval, you want to ask the fundamental questions. Ask, what's your credit score? What's your income? Get all that information. Know how far in the horizon is their goal of purchasing a home. Is it even get all, you can put stuff together. If you guys want me to do a video on red flags and things to pick up in a conversation, because it was very apparent early on in that conversation that, yeah, there's a lot going on here. I can do that, but my daughter's getting out and I need to figure out what we eating for dinner. So yeah, let me get on, but I cannot wait to get home. This has been a lot. I haven't downloaded, uploaded any pictures, done anything. So, woo, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I don't have a lot going on this weekend. So, I will be back once again. Man, these Come With Me videos aren't easy.